at the Billabong Pro Pipeline. This happened during the break with a veteran. Jadson Andre found the barrel himself, Rosie.
Yeah, also loving his job. A lot of speed through that little section.
John Florence is in this heat.
Oh, love it. No grab. Doesn't quite find the exit, though.
Welcome back to the Billabong Pro Pipeline. The action's been heavy. We're starting off here with Joao Chianca live action, and coming out of a pipeline cavern, Chumbino with the celebration. And another look at this brilliant backhand barrel ride, Rosie.
Yeah, that was pretty insane. I mean, the fact that he didn't grab his rail until he was under that lip, Cops. Seeing a lot of pump through there. Grabs it there, well negotiated. Very technical.
And if you were to look at the championship tour, this is some of the new spices and flavors that we're going to see for 2022. Exciting young rookies like Joao Chianca.
It's been so fun. That Challenger Series, the way that it ended at Haleiwa, it was so emotional.
Joao Chianca's opening ride, and it feels to me as if it's going to be an excellent number. It is an 8.43 for the opener. Here he is on his backup. Pumps one more time, grabbing on, gripping into the rail, and looks like he traveled for quite a bit.
Yeah, another guy that seems to have that level of comfort out here at Pipe. Jaddy.
Jaddy baby, in, out, no problem. So interesting start with the pair of Brazilians applying early pressure. 10th season on the championship tour. Last two competitions at Pipe, John has been the champion. Let's see if he can make it three. Here we go. JJF. And no exit, which surprised me. That was a surprise to me. Here we go. Jadson Andre on a horrible wipeout. Now we're going to have to be on high alert to see if that head pops up right there. That was a horrible wipeout. And it looks like it's Joao Chianca.
Oof.
That's some of our new blood out of Brazil right now, already making a mark for himself. First heat on the championship tour. Well, it was nice getting caught up with Sean, and we hope that he brings home another gold medal for the U.S. Right now, John Florence, the maestro of Pipeline, showing his mastery on that ride. Look at a couple of these replays.
John digging in deep, sets that rail line. You see those different iterations of how he uses his body and his positioning to control his speed on this wave. Digs that backhand, drags it, grabs the rail there. Stood up tall for a moment, but just so well read and just so technically sound, right?
That is why he's the guy out here, is just the ability to do that, the read and the positioning, the technique, knowing how to slow down and speed up all at the same time. Jadson Andre had to survive a horrible wipeout, and again, he's just going to get eaten up there. Jadson currently in second place. Heat leader here, Joao Chianca. Can he find an exit? And got caught up there. So, incredible exchange, especially by John Florence. Such an exciting day so far. We got a half a day to go. Here we go with Jadson Andre looking for that 3.57, just maybe to climb back into second place. Obviously surfing under priority and just trying to find what points he can. Oh, lines of set coming through here, hitting the reef at Ehukai. John on the turn. Here he goes, slides down the face, little sliding on the bottom, parks himself perfectly and gets the exit, finds that door out after a big stick behind him.
So fun. It's for John's wave as he exits the tube, but finds that one out the back, just laces through this wave so well, knifes out of it. Really uses that projection from that top half of the wave to get the speed to avoid that lip line in the Eka gum section. Man, just so beautiful watching this wave.
Just the ability to manage his tube time and maximizing it, staying in there just until the last moment to escape for the completion.
But knowing how hard to pull up on that wave too, to avoid that lip. and outrace it before it lands on his head too. It's just so impeccable. You watch him and then he just kind of thrusts up.
Just masterfully done. And this timing right here, sneak out just in time.
With the break, let's see Joao.
Shumino deep in a cavern, lots of spin, and he barely sneaks out. Joao Chianca, the challenging John Florence back to back. Those waves were incredible. I can't wait for the scores.
I know. I just want to see how the judges kind of put that into the scale. We might even get a little paddle battle. Nah, John's way in front, but just so cool to see them go back to back. Like, so impressive. Joao right here engages that rail, pushes that body into the face of the wave, slows down, speeds up, and also just is so well read to make it out before that wave closes out.
And back to live action here with Joao Chianca. And Joao again completing another. He's just having a buffet of barrels out here, as is this guy, John Florence, drifting and skating and escaping the barrel yet again. Jadson Andre, way deep on that one. Andre's been taking some beatings, paying the price out here in this heat. He's going for it.
He's always going to.
Heat number 9 of the opening round, opening day of the Billabong Pro Pipeline. 8 minutes on the clock, and here goes John once again. Let's enjoy this. And extra section, he's out. Again.
So good.
Mastery.
Right? Yeah, and it's so black and white, I think, when you've been watching all day, but then you see someone like John's caliber paddle out here. You can tell he's just those couple levels above it all.
Yeah. Replay.
Here we go. John gets that little puck up of speed before he just does some travel time under the curtain. Looks like he's having the time of his life. I mean, it just shows it's exuding out of his body language. Just time stands still, I think, for John. I think for a lot of people, they just looking for that exit. They just want to get the ride over and done with, where John has that ability to slow things down, just take every aspect of it in and really just adjust to what the wave is doing.
And that adjustment there, evident in the slow motion, to get that bonus section on this elongated pipeline. Here we go. Oh my. And then you pay.
There's not much water that you pin dropping into there.
And we've had an exceptional year this last month, where we've had just a ton of swell coming out of both the west-northwest as well as west. Joao, why not? Now he's just doing this for love and fun, and another spray and exit for Joao Chianca.
You see John looking over his shoulder, just watching the end of that ride.
I hear it in your voice, Strider, your excitement too. When you go to that next octave, that means the waz is frothing.
I am frothing. It is, and I mean, the water is moving in such beautiful ways out here that, you know, you just pray and hope for a day like today. We've been so blessed.
It's been a magical day as the countdown happens right now, and Jadson's going to decide to go back door, a long stretching wave, and will the door stay open for Jadson Andre? No. That was an extremely entertaining heat. That was incredible surfing. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to have the GOAT, Kelly Slater. He's going to be in the water.